Chris Reason. He works for Channel 7 News. And actually, Chris, your newsroom is right opposite that Lint Cafe. What can you tell us about how the siege ended?
Well, we were stationed right here in total darkness at the time, of course, when at around 2 a.m. Local time, we saw some movement inside the cafe. You can see it clearly behind me now, but we saw that the gunman was moving the hostages around the cafe. He looked disorientated, he looked agitated. He moved some of the people down one end, he moved the others down the other end. Anyway, during that break, when he turned his back on some, well, by my count, seven managed to escape out the back door of the cafe and ran for it. Now, shortly after that, just moments after that, there was a gunshot heard. We were beside a sniper inside here at Channel 7, and he radioed into his command that in window 2, you can see the windows behind me, in window 2 a hostage went down. At that point, the police realised they had to do something. They rushed in numbers from both sides of the building. We could see them clearly enter, and at that point, a frenzy of flashbangs, of stun grenades were fired. It felt like dozens and dozens of loud explosions. So I'm not experienced enough to tell what was flashbangs and what was shots fired, but we could tell that there was an exchange of gunfire of some sort. Anyway, it lasted a couple of minutes. By the end of that, the gunman was down. The police managed to quickly evacuate the remaining hostages, by my count about 9 people, and we saw a stream of stretchers being raced down this Martin Place behind me to the waiting ambulances just down here in Elizabeth Street. One woman we could see was being worked on furiously by paramedics. They were giving her CPR as they were running along to get her to an ambulance. Traumatic scenes. With the final result, we know is that 2 were killed, the gunman and a hostage, and 3 seriously injured. A very sad end to this ordeal today here in Sydney.